Hello everyone, my name is Legend Ronnie and this game is Rise of Kingdoms. Sweet summer sales, who doesn't love them? Not so sweet for me. You're probably noticing the value. So yes, if you live in UK or if you pay in the British pounds, that's £100 value bundle, which is quite a lot. It's a little bit cheaper when I buy the other ones, so let's get over it. Usually if you pay in dollars, it's $100 and it's corresponding or equivalent depending on which country you are depending on your currency. Let's get to it. Let's get forward. I'm gonna detail this sweet summer sale in this particular video. I'm gonna give you as much advices as I can about this particular bundle. Now the reason I haven't fully purchased it, I'm gonna explain you why, is because of the recharge rewards. So don't forget about the recharge rewards. This is one of the best things you can spend money on in Rise of Kingdoms. The reason why is because you always need stars. It doesn't matter if they are epic or if they are legendaries. Well, at some point you might not need epics, but legendary you're always going to need stars, and you're always going to need legendary sculptures. Gold keys, you know, a little bit of speed ups, those are not actually so important. They're just additions to this particular recharge rewards, but is the legendary sculptures. That is the main thing that you want to look about this recharge rewards. Anything else is just additional, is just something extra, a little bit of resources, you know, a little bit of experience. It's just something to catch your eyes, you know, like you're not just getting just one thing, you know, they just added a couple more things. But the sculptures is like the main thing you can get on this, and all you have to do is just recharge 2500 gems every day for 5 days. Now the most efficient way you can do that is with the supply depot. The way I used to do it, if there is no special bundle or anything like that, is 30-day gem supply, one of them, and 7-day speed ups. Now obviously this one stacks up, so the 30-day gem supply, it does stack up. So the days they can go 70, 100, even more, 150 if you want to. But you can do the 7-day one, which is also stack up. You can say I have 23 days. You can do like 3 of them. So there's no problem in that. That's about $15 a day. So let's say it's gonna cost you 5 days about $75 in order to do this. But you're also gonna get, for a very long term, you're gonna get maybe 2 or 3 30-day gem supply, which is 3 months worth, and then with the other 2 days you can get like 8, which is about 2 months of 7-day speed ups. There's nothing wrong in this. There's actually great value in this particular supply depot as well. But the 30-day gem supply is like the highest value. Then is the growth funds, which I don't have it, and daily special offer is like up to you, is your own choice. Okay, now the best way or the cheapest way you could do the recharge rewards is if you do the 30-day gem supply, which is 2200, and then you go to the special offer and you buy the treasure of wisdom, which is another 400 gems. So that's $10, and this one it should be $2, so that's $12. So that is like the cheapest way you can do the recharge rewards. $12 times 5, that's 60. Now the other way you can do it, because probably you don't want to stock up so much on the 30-day gem supply, is you do 2 times the 7-day speed ups, which is again $10, 2100 gems, and then you do again this one, and it's again $12. Treasure of wisdom. So this is like the cheapest way you could do it, with one of these daily supply and 1 or 2 of this. Resources, you should never have problem with resources. So resources you should be able to farm in the game. You can make a second farm account, a third farm account if you want. There should never be a problem for you to get resources. Speed ups, if you ever say that you have too many speed ups, that you're doing something wrong in the game. So pay attention to this. So if you ever mention or you tell someone, I have too many speed ups, I don't know what to do with it, you're doing something very wrong in the game. Okay, so this is the main reason why I still have the 300, the last 3 pieces. That is because I still have 3 days of recharge. So the last 3 days of recharge is gonna be one of these a day, and then I'm gonna cover the recharge rewards event. Also, not to mention, there is the gem spending events. So the recharge and the gem spending events is like one of the best ways you could make sculptures. And obviously you do want to max out some of your legendaries commander or upgrade them as high as you can. So I definitely advise these recharge rewards. Sweet summer sale. Now this is what you get for the 100, and I'm gonna show you what you can get. You can see the first one. You get a permanent frame grand ball. Then the second one, which is $10, for me is £10, you get a nameplate, you know, makes your name fancy like mine, because I already updated. See, if I zoom in, you see it looks a little bit fancier, and you see my portrait as well with the grand ball. So that's what it does if you do purchase the first 2. And then you have the third one, which it grants you a level 3 pick 1 resources. This is up to 150,000 food or wood, the level 3, and then you start getting the level 4, which is the big value pick 1 resource chest, which grants you like the 500,000 one food wood. Obviously stone and gold is always lower. I'm just saying food and wood, I'm just trying to make like the highest value possible that you could obtain from this particular event. Amber and burn branches, they are specific for this particular is the midsummer party. So obviously in the midsummer party you can trade in your embers and your burn branches. Now this is the greatest value that you can get from this, is the 30 legendary sculptures. That's gonna cost you about 750 burnt branches, and it's gonna cost you about 300 embers. Now I have done this picture, it's just roughly. So if you fully purchase the bundle, which I priced it as $385, but obviously I pay in pounds, so for me it's 385 pounds. You get 620 embers, 620 burn branches. Resource chest level 2 is the one that goes up to 50,000. Resource chest level 3 is the one that goes up to 150,000. Is the pick 1, so you can pick 1 up to 90 pieces. And the level 4 resource chest is the ones that go up to 500,000, pick 1, up to 686 pieces. Now that's about 343 million of food or 343 million of wood, if you want to choose those, which is quite a large amount. I believe that only the resource, not even the resource reserves, gives you that high amount of resources. Yeah, so it's a very good bundle, to be honest. Now it all depends how much you're spending in the game or not, or if you want to spend in the game, that's entirely your choice. But if you do buy bundles regularly, this is one bundle that you don't want to miss, as the value is really good. Now the speed ups, for me, my math, it was 1,403 hours with 20 minutes. If it's a little bit more or less, a couple of hours is not so relevant. That's about 58.5 days of speed up. This is like the entire bundle. VIP points 25,525, gems 93,850, because this is like regularly on every single bundle, the VIP, the gems, except the newer bundle. I think the newer bundle gives a little less VIP points. Then the level 4 resource chest and the speed ups they are at your disposal wherever you want to use them. So the resources you can always pick, because I know some players do have a seriously big problem with gold. Some T5 players who are spamming T5, they have a seriously big problem with gold. So this gives them the opportunity, if they actually choose to, and spend those chests on gold and just increase their gold as much as they can. The speed ups are universal, so you either want to train troops, or you want to do research, or you want to upgrade your buildings, or wherever you want to use them, heal your troops. These are universal speed ups. So as the value is like the best bundle that is in the game right now, this summer sale bundle. And as I mentioned, because I just showed you in the picture, you get up to 620 embers. Now you need a total of 30 embers to get your legendary commander sculptures. Once you're done with that, so let's say you spend 30, you still have 320. So I'm not counting the ones that you can obtain from the game, because obviously you can obtain some from the game. So that would be 300. Now it's entirely up to you if you want to get the permanent skin. I advise against it, but if you care about the design or the look of your city, it's up to you. But it has minus 5% cavalry attack. I don't really find a great utility for the design except cosmetics. So if you care about cosmetics, then definitely get it. No other way I would spend 100 embers. I'm not gonna do it on that design. So then you have 320 left embers. I would not go for stars. I would not advise it. That's 250 embers. The reason why is because you can get 1 hour of speed ups for each ember. So you have 320 embers left. That's 320 hours of speed ups. Now you have more embers like I do, because I blew up some gems. Obviously I'm gonna get quite a bit of speed ups, because I can still get 450 embers from the summer sale. So that brings me to about 1450. I need 300. So the rest of them, they're just gonna go in speed ups, over 1000 hours of speed ups. Now if you wanna buy the stars, that's 10 days of speed ups. That's like instantly training 22,000 tier 4 troops with the right amount of training speed ups. So if you have the entire amount of training speed ups, these stars would be the equivalent of 22,000 tier 4 troops in terms of speed ups, not resources. So there you go. It's up to you if you want to get stars or if you want to train more troops. I prefer to train more troops, so I'll skip the stars, even though I need stars. Then keys, that's entirely up to you if you get more burn branches, but definitely burn branches versus keys. Yes, you want to get the 7-day speed ups, 50 burn branches, I'll definitely get it. You want to get the bonfire dance, if you have branches, burn branches left, then definitely get it as well. Because this one sucks. Trading burn branches for resource pack A, I will not even bother the clicks if I have any left. But yeah, the embers for speed ups is worth it. It doesn't worth to blow up gems to get embers. That doesn't worth it. I've done it and it's not worth it to blow up gems for embers, because it's like 100 gems for 1 hour of speed up, so it's not worth it. I've done it, but what can I do now? I'm just gonna get a bunch of speed ups. So there you go, the summer sale bundle, definitely worth it. And that would be all. Until next time, this is your boy Legend Ronnie signing out. Peace out, yo, and take care.